Irene Nalwoga claims that in January this year, she bought a 50 by 50 plot of land in Chiwulwe, Kawuku village in Entebbe municipality at 17 million shillings.
And I immediately started to construct on my chibanja without any without any issues.
However, Nalwoga was soon contacted by local leaders in the area who urged her to introduce herself to the supposed landlord in the area. Nalwoga and Barbara Alapo, who sold her the plot of land, then engaged Dr. Sylivia Tumuhaiwe, the Deputy Executive Director of National Water and Sewerage Corporation, who was now claiming ownership of the land. Dr. Tumuhaiwe informed the duo that she wanted them to either regularize Nalwoga's ownership of the property or sell it to her.
So, the good thing, which I've always also wanted, the good thing is that I now know you're the owner of the what? Of that place. And you have the title.
Yes, I do. And
yes.
me, if you want kwegura, sirina mutawana needs to.
Ekapa bobo changaruja kuja mu office yange.
Office eririddawa.
National Water kuna Kasero.
Okay.
Wanga nze nchirina.
Okay.
After revealing that she was unwilling to buy the title from Dr. Tumuhaiwe, Nalwoga received an interim court order blocking her from accessing the land.
My lawyer wrote a letter to Dr. Sylvia's office, to Dr. Sylvia herself, and they dropped it at her office, telling her we are going to sue her for trespass. Do you know what she did? She just went ahead the following day and sued me in Entebbe court and even got an interim order. On my own chibanja, my own house, she sued me. And they put an interim order that I should never step there.
At this point, Nalwoga turned to Entebbe police for help.
I went to police, they refused to open for me a case. Until I went to anti-corruption. When I reached anti-corruption, they called the police. They told me to go back, get evidence. I went back and recorded them.
Nze kyembadde nsaba mukulu luguudo ensonga yo ngiwulidde. Nze kyemmanyi ndi Ugandan citizen and I have a right to open up a case. Then
sagadde kikoze nga liability and trespass. Ne bwana banganye okugula no n'ogenda etenda kugira trespass. Etteeka liri clear nti webeerayo ente bbiri nga ziri kulwanira owantu. Trespass does not stand. They say a person has a claim of right.
And when they listened to the audios, they immediately called them and told them, we are giving you just hours. If you don't open a case for this lady, you're going to be summoned.
Later, Nalwoga discovered that there were clear discrepancies in the two land titles, including the one held by Dr. Tumuhaiwe.
Because on top there was plot 253, inside there was plot 903. A genuine title, you have plot 253 and inside the print has 253. Speak right now, I got to know from the Ministry of Lands that Dr. Sylvia manipulated the system and she got a land title of 903. That mother title has like court orders, it has caveats, it has so many things on it that when I talked to the lands office, they told me no one can get a land title with caveats on it.
Right now, Nalwoga, who is now locked in a battle with Dr. Tumuhaiwe, is appealing to the government for help after running out of options. Nalwoga says she's under immense pressure to sell her plot of land to Dr. Tumuhaiwe.
I must say I'm not a willing seller. I am a coerced seller who has gone through a living hell, who has lost so much from January up to now. When the lawyer called me, I told him the list that I'm ready to settle for is 180 million. If they don't have that money, but they say they are so rich, if they don't have that small money, then they should give me back my chibanja.
On Saturday, NTV approached Dr. Sylivia Tumuhaiwe on her known phone number to address the allegations leveled against her, which she flatly rejected. Dr. Tumuhaiwe declined a TV interview or phone interview on the matter and then turned around and claimed that the land in question is registered in her husband's names, adding that Nalwoga had falsely accused her of grabbing the property. She further promised to send her lawyers to NTV to provide proof of what she was saying. However, none has shown up 24 hours after she promised to dispatch them. Joyce Nakato, NTV Weekend Edition.